Hello there. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe McCormack. I work in the MSc Complementary Health Clinic based in Kilbeggan. And due to the social distancing regulation that was imposed due to this coronavirus, I closed my clinic last week temporarily due to the social distancing, keeping your distance between you and somebody else. So hence today I've decided I'm going to put something up where you don't have to keep any distance, you can actually treat yourself. We're going to do a little bit of acupressure, and the acupressure is based on building up your immune system. Keep that immune system very, very strong. That fights the bug. We're also going to do a few points that's going to help enhance your lung energy to get your chest area working. We're going to push 5 points. The 5 points we're going to push is large intestine 4, lung 7, large intestine 11, kidney 27, and ren 17. We're going to outline where those points are on the body, and I'm going to show you how to push them. So welcome to the course. Get ready. The first point we're going to push here today is lung 7, the one down there on the wrist. So let's get going with acupressure point lung 7. First question is, what will lung 7 do? Well, it does many things, but one of the main things that I'm going to outline today, it's very good for your head and neck. All the head and neck area, headaches, migraines, very good for that. Sore throat, cough, asthma, nasal problems, even for abdominal problems, distension in the abdominal area. It also helps one very important thing, the process of energy. Lung chi, lung energy descending, it brings lung energy in the right area to let it flow through the body. And the wonderful thing about lung energy is it is the protector of the body. It's the overcoat. It protects us from the elements. In other words, protects us from getting sick. The stronger the energy, the less sick we become. So where is lung 7? Lung 7, it's just on the wrist. The location is on the radial margin of the forearm, superior to the styloid process of the radius, 1.5 sun above the transverse crease of the wrist. I bet that sounds good, but does it make sense? Probably not. So let's go again. You find your wrist crease, the bottom one down here. You put 2 fingers together, your index finger and middle finger, put it on that wrist crease, and at the top of that second finger you'll be falling into a little hollow. That's lung 7. Another way of finding it is put your hands together, turn your thumbs in, let the index finger roll up over that little styloid process, that little bone here, and you come into a little gap. That's lung 7. You push that point for at least 30 seconds to a minute. Do it on both sides, left and right, and just use the right amount of pressure. Downward pressure with a little bit of vibration rather than big turning movements. Find a point, vibrate and push. I'm going to exaggerate a little bit so that you can see my hand moving. It's more vibration rather than pushing. Okay, so a little bit of movement. Movement be the key word. You're moving the energy in your lung. Lung 7. Enjoy pushing that point. Point number 2. Large intestine 4. So, large intestine 4, what does it do? Number 1, large intestine 4 is the main point to alleviate pain. It's the point that takes away pain from the body. It's very strongly connected with any imbalance in the head or face. It helps with headache, body aches, dizziness, congestion, swelling, pain in the eyes. If you've got a cold or you've got a flu, it's very good for that, for the old body aches. Where is large intestine 4? Well, large intestine 4 is on the dorsum of the hand, basically here. How do you find the dorsum? You close your thumb and your index finger, and when you do that, can we see that little hill, that little mountain, that little bulge coming up? That's it. On the highest point of that bulge, right here, between the first and second metacarpal bone, that's it. That's the point, right here. And as with all other points, when you find a point, push it, vibrate it gently. This point, you will feel this a lot stronger than you will feel the lung 7 point, because when you're pushing this point, there will be a lot of distension around the area. You may even feel it coming up here into the elbow, because the next point we're going to be pushing is linked with large intestine 4. It's large intestine 11, which has got to do with building up your immune system. Next point, large intestine 11. With the elbow flexed, at the point here again, we've got our little, can we see this little elbow crease right here? When you bend the elbow, right at the end of that elbow crease, right here, that's large intestine 11. This point, it clears heat from the body, it cools the blood, resolves any dampness, expels exterior wind, and regulates the energy and the blood. It relieves itching if there's itching there due to heat. And the wonderful thing about this point as well, just like the others, it's very good for headaches, dizziness, pain in the eye, blurred vision, fever, any heat in the body, it helps expel. Sore throat, just like the other points, all up in the upper end of the body. So this point again, large intestine 11, pushing, vibrating, same on both sides, 30 seconds to a minute, 3 times a day. Get ready, next point coming your way. Kidney 27. Where is it? Basically, it's on the chest, on the lower border of the clavicle bone up here, and you've got your sternum. Your sternum is your chest bone here, and your clavicle just comes from your shoulder across, joining that sternum. So if you come up along the center of your chest, feeling that hard bone, that sternum, come out, you'll fall into little hollows between the sternum and the clavicle, same both sides. The wonderful thing about this point, you can push both points at the same time. Kidney 27, very, very strong point. Again, cough, asthma, chest conditions, even vomiting to a degree. From an energy point of view, it helps to balance the energy between the left and right side of the body, keeping the body more in balance. And again, pushing those points. They can be quite tender on people because generally our body is out of balance. Everybody's is. Nobody's perfect. And again, just pushing those 2 points. Don't overdo it, because it opens up the chest, allows the energy that's going the wrong way from the lung go back into the right descending area, moving right, going right down to the stomach, to let the stomach energy move. And again, I'm sure you're thinking, is he going to say 30 seconds to a minute again? You're right, I am. We need to get it into your head. So push the points, 30 seconds to a minute, 3 times a day. Next point, a very important point. It's the main point in the body. It's called stomach 36. Stomach 36 to me is the tonic point. It's the point you really need to look after all day, every day. Stomach 36, it's on your leg, just below your knee. So there's my kneecap here. When you get to the bottom of your kneecap, you put 4 fingers in line with the kneecap. On that bone, the tibia, as you come below it, you'll feel the bone. Push a point with 1 finger, then put another finger down beside it, because the location of the point is 4 fingers below the kneecap and 1 finger width out, lateral out to the tibia, and you push that point and you'll feel it. That is a tonic point. That gives you the strength, the power. It really hits your immune system. It helps your immune system become stronger to fight the elements, fight what the world is throwing at you physically, mentally and emotionally. Again, push it 3 times a day, left side, right side, 30 seconds to a minute. Ren 17, the next point. Where is it? Again, we're talking about the sternum, the chest bone. Okay, again we can give you the long-winded way. Yes, on the anterior median line of the chest, level with the 4th intercostal space, at the midpoint between the 2 nipples. Oh, wow, what does that mean? Well, it means get your nipple line and bring in the line. Where it hits your chest, you fall into a hollow, you've got the point. It's sore, Ren 17, it's a sea of energy. A very, very strong point. Helps asthma. Helps any oppression that's in the chest area. Cardiac problems, palpitations, helps regulate. Tonifies and regulates the lung energy. It subdues any rebellious lung energy. And it benefits the chest in many, many different ways. And again, no heavy pushing, because this one point will be sore. You may not get to push this 3 times a day, but if you get to push it once or twice, it's better than not pushing it at all. And the wonderful thing about this, it's not left or right, it's in the centre, in your centre line. It's part of the Ren channel, the conception vessel channel. And sometimes if it gets sore, what I do, rather than pushing, I tap and I breathe. Because breathing is very important. And as I talk about breathing, I will be putting up a little video also on how to breathe. Don't laugh, we all breathe, but do we breathe correctly? We'll see. So until we talk again, have fun, push those points, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll talk soon. Take care.